Are you one of those who wish to be financially literate and be on the top of the game despite the continuous economic downturn? Well, you are in the right place. For in today's video, we will be sharing with you what are the 12 traits of a highly financially educated individual and of course, how to become one. So, stick with us until the end as you're in for a treat. Welcome to Thrivetastic. If you're new here, why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? And as always guys, give this video a thumbs up for that YouTube algorithm. 1. You always stick to a budget. A budget is that term that keeps you from overspending even when you want to. A budget is also a good indicator of financial discipline. It means you've developed a clear and specific plan for how you intend to spend your money. A budget usually reflects your necessities rather than your wants. But if you make enough money, allocating a few dollars for that item you've always wanted shouldn't be too difficult. A budget's purpose is to assist you to ensure that you spend your money wisely. Your budget must contain your fundamental needs such as housing, groceries, and transportation. A budget, on the other hand, is only effective if it is followed. Let's be real here, okay? What's the use of setting a budget if you're just going to waste your money on meaningless stuff anyway? A budget is important, but having the discipline to stick to it is much more crucial. It's also important to plan for price rises in your budget because we all know they happen all the time. 2. You have an emergency fund. Have you ever heard that phrase, you're one emergency away from bankruptcy? While this may appear to be an exaggeration, it might be your reality if you haven't set up an emergency fund account. Aren't crises unpredictable? If you suddenly need thousands of dollars, what should you do? Withdraw what you've already saved for your kids' college fund? Or tap into your family's savings? Whatever you do, there's just one thing we're certain. You'll probably regret it in a few months. You don't have to worry about this with an emergency fund account, because the account's sole goal is to keep you afloat during crisis. Just like in the case of our health, we often heard the saying, prevention is better than cure. That's why we exercise, eat healthy food, and have enough sleep, and in case of emergencies, it's better to be prepared than sorry. 3. You have insurance. Having an emergency fund account is great, but having insurance is like taking a step further. Insurance functions as a safety net for you and your family. It's designed to help you recover quickly after a setback. This might be a fatal accident, the death of a loved one, a robbery, or even a fire. Whatever the misfortune, you can be confident that insurance will assist you in covering it. We know that most individuals are put off by the seemingly unending paperwork that comes with insurance policies. But this procedure is critical for the company since it allows them to assess what you are entitled to. Insurance isn't a luxury, it's a necessity for every person and family. And it's also a sign that this person has their finances in order. 4. You understand your taxes and never overpay. It can be difficult to grasp your tax information, but given that it is one of the most expensive items in every household, it is only fair that we devote adequate time to it. Understanding your tax information can be a smart strategy to reduce it in the long term. You never know. You might actually be paying more taxes than necessary. There could be an error buried someplace, and only a thorough inspection from your end will reveal it. And it's also fine if you don't think you have the experience or knowledge to understand your taxes. You can hire an accountant to assist you to identify areas where you can save money, reducing the amount of tax you pay in the long run. 5. You have a separate savings account. Financially literate individuals understand the distinction between an emergency fund account, insurance, and a savings account. A savings account usually contains college funds, finances, or family needs, or money for a new home. Having savings accounts demonstrates that you're thinking ahead, which means you won't be at the mercy of loan sharks when you need money. Having a savings account also demonstrates a certain level of discipline, since it shows that you don't have to spend every single cent you earn. If you're having trouble saving money each month, consider starting with a small percentage of your income. It could be as little as 2%, 3%, 5%, or as much as 10% to 20%. Whatever percentage you choose, make sure it doesn't interfere with your necessities and is something you can contribute regularly. 6. Make one-time payments on your debts. You may have been told as a child that having debt is a bad thing, but this is not true. Carrying debt is almost always required when purchasing a home or a car. Do you want to know what really sucks? Not paying your debt on time or completely missing payments. Financially educated people understand that managing debts responsibly increases their likelihood of obtaining another and have a direct effect on their credit score. Repaying debts should be always the priority for you, and including it in your budget each month sounds like a good place to start. 7. You make excellent investments. Have you ever considered the prospect of your money earning you additional money? That seems like a good deal, doesn't it? That is precisely what investment can achieve for you. If you want to make extra money on the side without having to work additional hours, you should consider investing. Here's what's fantastic about investment opportunities. There are numerous possibilities accessible, and you can find investment plans for as little as $100. But learning how to invest and what to invest in is where the actual work begins. While stocks and bonds are now the most popular options, they may not be the best fit for you. Even if they are, you must ensure that you're investing in the correct companies before committing to any investment plan. Learn everything you can about it, and you can also engage a professional financial advisor to assist you. 8. You establish financial goals. As we have discussed in our previous videos, setting up goals gives us the direction of where we want to go. The same is true for wanting to be financially literate. For starters, they provide us with long-term objectives to assist us in organizing our time, skills, and resources in a way that will yield great results. Setting financial goals is similar in that they will help us view the big picture and ascertain what we'll need to do to get there. For instance, do you wish to buy a new house? If so, what measures do you need to make that happen? How about new employment, a savings account, or a loan? Having long and short-term financial objectives allows you to make more informed financial decisions, eventually leading to financial freedom. 9. You know the importance of diversification. We've already discussed how financially informed people are always wanting to invest. But do you know what boosts their chances of a bigger payout? Diversification. Diversification teaches that you should not put all your money into one industry. Instead, you diversify by investing in a variety of businesses and investments. This usually reduces your risk of losing money while simultaneously boosting your possibilities of success. Diversification is just a new way of stating don't put all your eggs in one basket. 10. You're financially disciplined. Whether we like it or not, being disciplined with money is a key indicator of financially educated people. Being disciplined means you never waste money. You stick to your budget and you never miss a debt payment. Financial discipline also implies that you don't buy things on impulse or spend on stuff you don't need. 11. You have an intuitive understanding of your net worth. We usually associate the term net worth with superstars, but knowing your net worth is just as crucial. Essentially, your net worth is the total value of all your assets. However, to arrive at a definite sum, you must subtract your expenses and the cost of your liabilities. Your assets encompass everything from cash in your bank account to anything else that can be exchanged for cash. It usually consists of your real estate and the money in your retirement fund savings or checking accounts, as well as your cars, stocks, bonds, and the company assets. In contrast, your liabilities include your debts and loans. Numerous online tools can assist you in calculating your net worth, and knowing that amount is critical in determining how healthy your finances are. Knowing your net worth can also point out areas where you can make immediate improvements to your financial situation. 12. You don't replace things that aren't broken. Most people desire the latest phones and the latest car model, but not financially educated individuals. There's no need in replacing their gadgets if they are not broken. In fact, why do you think you need the latest washing machine when your present one works perfectly well. When you opt not to replace things that aren't broken, you've not only saved money, but you've also avoided a bad financial decision. How about it, guys? Have you learned something new? Or maybe you already know about these things and have better ideas on how to become a financially educated individual. Any thoughts, comments, and suggestions coming from you matter to us greatly and will be put into consideration for us to create better content in the future. Thank you for watching this Thrivetastic video. So if you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community. And if you're still hungry for more, we handpicked this awesome Thrivetastic video for you to watch next.